HerSheMe can be whatever you are going through. I just want to tell you, and as I say again, I was reading a comment just before I hopped on here. As women, y'all, we are very emotional people, okay? We get in our feelings and get caught in our feelings too much. We get caught in our feelings so much to why our feelings tend to distract us. We get caught in our feelings so much to why sometimes our feelings will hold us back. Sometimes our feeling will stress us out. Sometimes our feelings will shit. It will make us sick. Okay? But that's why I said in my other video, at some point you have to start to let your mind take control. Because that's where your mind is able to lead. Your mind is able to guide you. Okay? Sometimes when we are in deep situations, the first thing that we ride on is our emotions, is our feelings, okay? And that right there can tear us down. But if we take time to just pay attention to what the mind is saying, I think we'll be more better off, okay? That's even been in situations with relationships, y'all. But what I have to learn and what I have learned just going on this path that I am on, if somebody walks out on you, okay, you don't chase them. You do not chase them, even though inside of us, our feelings is hurt, okay? We are feeling this certain way, but you go by your mind, okay? You have to remember, if it's easy for you to bail out on my feelings and bail out on how I feel, was you really there for me? Did you ever care for me? You have to remember that, okay? And I always listen to them when they say, when people walk out your life, for whatever the reason may be, because sometimes I feel like it's not even worth walking sometimes. You can talk about it, you can figure it out before you walk. But if you choose to step out that door and you turn your back on me, and not only your back on me, but your family and your kids, then you go over and you politely, you shut that door. You shut that door and you lock it. And you let them do whatever they want to do. And your main focus that you will have right now is to focus on self and focus on my kids, okay? I cannot focus on nobody that decided on their own to step out, to leave. You cannot run behind them, okay? You cannot be sick and stuck over them. Because being as a grown woman and a mother and a female, I have to stay strong and provide for mine. I have to be strong enough, not only for myself, but for my kids. Now, whatever is meant to be will be, regardless. You don't have to chase it. And as one lady said that I watched, she said, if anybody walk out your life, say thank you. Okay? And I am just saying that because y'all see with my family, those are doors that I needed to shut. I needed to close some of those doors in order for me to move forward. Because not even knowing with those doors being open, it was keeping me bounded. It was keeping me back. It was keeping me off a track. Okay? So now I do not go back to say, hey, well, let me fix it. No, that is something that I cannot deal with right now, so I have to close it. But when I close that door and I politely close that door, guess what? I still stay focused. I still keep going. Because evidently, if you are able to walk out on what we have, there's got to be something better in store for me. But we get so stuck and caught up in our emotions that we cannot understand and realize and see that. But we can't, because guess what? We're not following our mind. We're not listening to our mind, okay? Where it's here to lead and guide us, okay? So that's all I want to say. If anybody, if you're in a relationship, you have a boyfriend, husband, however the case may be, whoever it is, if they choose to walk out on you and not communicate to try to fix it, to make it better, okay, you go walk over and politely close and lock that door. And what you do is you hold your head up and be strong, okay? Continue to be strong and say, hey, if they're not willing to make it work or make it right, okay? I cannot do nothing but continue to do me and wait for the next door to unlock and open for me. That's it, that's all. And that's a part of being HerSheMe. Anyways, y'all.